there are some spaces that I've been in where it's not so much I feel like I don't belong, but I feel like the space and the people in the space are telling me I don't belong. You know what I mean? Like they're like, this ain't for you. And I'm from uptown, so I'm hard headed. So sometimes, so there are times where I'm like, nah, I'll be alright. I'm gonna figure this out.
Right.
And then there are other times where you really have to sort of take a step back and say, like, do I really want or need to be in this space? Like, because there's spaces that they'll sell you, like you need to, they talk about having a seat at the table, and people will tell you forever, you really want to have a seat at the table. You may get a seat at that table, and you're like, this table's trash. The chairs are uncomfy. I don't like food here is subpar, right? Like, why am I at this table? And then that's an opportunity for you either to continue being at the table because you're told that's where you're supposed to be, or to find another table, or to become a carpenter and build another table. Like there's so many options and opportunities for you. But if you let them tell you there's only one table, you'll move through life thinking that's it. There's so many other tables. But you don't even need a table. Pull out a little rug and just kick it, right? Like that's also an opportunity.
Wow. What's a moment, breakthrough or breakdown, that shaped Che's path? Wait, Che's on froze. Hold on, give me a minute. Spectrum, what up? Shouts out to Spectrum. Oh, he back.
We gotta get Spectrum as a sponsor to fix this up. That's what we gotta
do. What's a moment, breakthrough or breakdown, that has shaped Che's path?
That's a great question. All right. So, around 2013, I'm 2 years out of college. I'm not in law school. I felt like a complete failure. I was living in Worcester. I had a job, but I felt like all that my family had poured into me, I wasn't reciprocating because I wasn't doing the thing I thought was my chosen path. And then one night, I'm out with some friends. It's late. It's New York City. And we stumble upon artwork from the artist Banksy, who was in New York doing his residency. And over the next few weeks, I meet people who are also like stumbling over these works, chasing these works down, or work is done by my mom's house. And I was enamored by the people response, the human response to what was happening. People that were traveling to see this work, people that were having discourse with strangers around this work, people that were in a world that's really divisive, finding ways to come together around this artist. And something just kind of grew inside me where I was like, oh man, where else is this happening? And I start looking for other cities and towns where it's happening, and I start researching these places because I'm just an academic at heart. And before I know it, I'm sending emails with a guy who I don't know, who lived in Hawaii, who was running one of the most successful public art projects of the 2000s. And he says to me, you should come to Hawaii and meet us and see what we do. And I said, yeah, I should. But my pockets was like, what are you talking about? You can't buy a Hawaiian pizza right now. That's crazy. And so a couple of friends of mine and some family that was gonna buy me a Christmas present, but I was like, don't do that because I need some cash, helped me get out to Hawaii to spend the week and meet these people that were strangers and ended up becoming friends. And they allowed us to build a program here in Worcester that didn't really make sense to people at the time. And it's very easy to look back on the public art thing and people go, oh, this is the greatest thing, and everyone uses it for marketing and it's amazing and it's loved. It wasn't at first. The people were very unsure of what was happening. Some counselors didn't want it to happen again, whatever. But the community rallied around this idea. And before I knew it, that feeling of uncertainty and of regret and of that inner voice telling me that I couldn't do things and that I was on the wrong path started to go away. And I found community. I found a purpose. I found something I really loved. And the city embraced it. you know? And so a lot of times I'll talk to some people who are like recent college grads, and they feel like their classmates got it together, right? They went and got that good job, and you're just kind of in the midst of uncertainty. And I tell them, I didn't get my like moment to feel like I was like him until I was like 26, 27 years old, right? And there are plenty of stories of people who don't have those moments till they're 30, 40, 50, right? But when, Warhol had this thing like in the future, everyone will have their 15 seconds of fame. I think it's more like everyone gets an opportunity in the spotlight. Now, it may be a short opportunity, it might be a longer opportunity, but there's an old saying about what luck is, and that's preparation meeting opportunity. And so it's responsibility to stay curious and to stay informed and to stay ready. And eventually opportunity is going to show up. And so I would say that was my moment where it was like, all right, we break down and break through and make something shake.
Hey, Che, when's the book coming out?
I don't know. We're going to talk about that. We're going to figure that out.
All right, I'm here for you. I got the blueprint. I'm ready for it.
I know. You got the folk. You got the folk I need.
Oh, man. This dude right here. What's and you may have answered this before. It's one of my go-to questions. What's something failure taught you that success could not? What's something failure taught you that success could not?
How to take a punch.
How to take a punch.
Yeah. I think that Mike Tyson has an old thing. Everyone has a plan until they get punched in the face, right? But I think that quote's not about boxing, right? I think that's about life. We all have ideas, plans, aspirations, goals, but eventually, one way or another, life punches you in the mouth, right? It's about how you respond to getting punched in the mouth that determines how you finish that proverbial fight.
How will you respond?
Yeah.
I like that a lot. I say it often. I like it. Man, what's I deduce you're pretty well-read dude. What's 3 go-to books for our viewers and listeners as they're on this life journey?
Let's go. A book that I've been just telling people about for the last few years that I love: Unreasonable Hospitality by Will Guidara.